Hey guys, what's up? This is Paul Hauss of paulhauss.com, and today I'm showing you how to create drum rolls or drum fills in Afrobeats. So why should you even bother to create your own drum rolls or drum fills when there are tons of samples that you can use? Well, first of all, I think you can match the feeling of the song better when you're creating your own drum rolls or drum fills. You can switch up instruments pretty easily, and you can manipulate certain MIDI elements that you wouldn't be able to do so when you're just having an audio file, okay? And second of all, it's pretty fun to do that, and it's pretty easy. You might not think it's easy, but I'm showing you today how it's made easily. But before we dive into that, visit my website paulhauss.com, get the free dancehall and Afrobeat mixing Bible, and enjoy this video. Okay, so I was working on the song here, and I created some drum fills and drum rolls, and I thought, why not share it with you guys, the process, how I approach programming those drum fills or rolls. And I've got 4 here, and I'm showing you a pretty easy way to do transitions between verse and chorus, or bridge and chorus and stuff like that. So I'm just using a stock drum kit in Logic. And let's start with the easy fill. I call it easy fill because it's pretty easily done here. And let's hear it in context first. Okay, let's have a look at the MIDI data. You can see I've started with some triplets here with this sound. And then I continued with the standard 16th note quantization with the shaker. But what's interesting about it is that I've increased the velocity in the shaker over time. You can see it here. But not only that, also I played with a panning. And you can see it pans from right to left, the shaker, that is. Once again. Alright, so let's continue with the next thing. I've created a drum roll, and let's hear it in context first as well. Let's zoom in here, and you can see I've got some panning going on here as well, and also some velocity changes, some small changes here. And the first notes, also triplets once again. And what's interesting here, I've also used some fine-tuning. That means that the tuning is changing over time from -50 cent to a 0 cent. This is just a slight changing of tuning, but it has a certain effect that I like. Okay, next up there is a transition which I call EDM type, and this is especially interesting for you if you produce more electronic types of Afrobeats. So this is just a typical EDM type of transition between verse and chorus before a big chorus hits, and I started off with an 8th note quantization, which turned into 16th note and then eventually 32. And I used a lot of swing here to not have the static feel of those instruments. And you can see the velocity here is all over the place, so I quite humanized those as it were played manually. And at the end there are just 2 hits here. Okay, the last one is again an easy fill, first in context. So here again I used quite some velocity changings here over time and quite some swing, and that's about it. And of course you can switch off the instrument depending on the feel of your song. Let's try it out together. And what I like so much about creating your own drum fills or drum rolls is that you're quite flexible now and you can really match the feeling, the tone of your song to the roll. And I hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.